ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the outskirts of the internet. This is the Gaming Saloon for February 6, 2015. With your host, Beastbreaker2448, Rabbit Epsilon, and Tomagun2442.
Hello.
You know, is it bad that sometimes my quick draws happen literally the day before the show?
Nah.
I don't mean it's like, oh, I pick one the day before the show. No, the thing that eventually becomes my quick draw literally comes out the day before the show.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, that's the story of my quick draw. And the story of my day as well, because other shit decided to hit the news. Like a Legend of Zelda Netflix series. Live action Legend of Zelda Netflix series. Because Nintendo wants in on that Netflix money. When the hell did Netflix go from, hey, relive your favorite memories of your favorite pieces of favorite shows and movies to, hey, we're our own network now?
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know on that one when that happened. Because it's like, oh yeah, look here to watch old movies that you want to watch again. And then it goes to the whole, here, post up your garbage and let's see if it sells.
I just find that odd because I'm just like, it kind of feels like, for me, it just feels like it came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, it's like, okay, the only thing like that was only on Netflix that I ever heard of was House of Cards. That was it. And then all of a sudden, like, Marvel's like, oh, we're gonna put like 5 shows on here, 4 shows plus a crossover. And now Nintendo's like, we're gonna put a live action Legend of Zelda series on here, and I'm like, what? When did Netflix become its own thing? Like, I thought Hulu was supposed to be that. Granted, how many original series do you hear about on Hulu when you're not on Hulu?
Not many.
So what has everyone been up to in terms of gaming?
Okay, no one's gonna bite first, apparently.
Oh.
That about sums up what I've been up to.
Aww.
So you've not played anything? Well, anything new?
No.
I'm sure everyone knows the usual that we all play because we kind of stream them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've got to restart the entire Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough.
Oh. Yeah, you must have thought it was older. It must be older than you thought it was. That's all I can tell you.
Is it possible that I might have posted it already?
I do know that when you told me you supposedly recorded it, that was the week I asked you if you were going to record, and you said no. And I think we wound up playing Smite instead.
That's possible because I was seeing Smite around the time we were talking about. Around the time Glock was telling me about it. Because I literally looked through all the videos that you were asking about around that time period, and none of it was it. I saw Dragon Age Part 2. I didn't see Dragon Age Part 1. Unless you're talking about your like streams that are up on YouTube at the moment. Those, maybe?
If that's what you're talking about, then yeah, those... Well, the ones that you had us do are there.
Yes.
All seriousness, I'm almost tempted to say you might just be better off to start from the top and just go for it.
You have no idea how many profiles I already have of this game.
Well, delete the one you had for the stream and then start it over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're not making a new profile and still keeping the old one. You're just redoing the old one.
Yeah. I about pissed myself because I thought I was fucked when it came to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance this week.
Oh, God.
Because I was editing up episode 2, and by the way, it's up on YouTube right now. You should go watch it. You can go watch it. You know.
I saw you posted it and I retweeted. I think that was the one I retweeted.
It's pretty good. There's I don't know what happened, but I noticed it when I was recording, but I didn't put any thought into it. But apparently, my capture device derped and caused the desync. Kind of. It's very odd. The
Who
file
is
itself.
for Gamer Corp?
No one. It's a joke.
Okay. I don't understand, but okay.
It's a joke.
I'm stupid, leave me alone.
It's a joke involving one of our articles, but anyway.
Oh, okay.
But my capture device derped. The file itself, the audio and video aren't desynced. I think until I desync the entire way through, like it is when I'm loading up in the video pad. In video pad, like after that point, audio and video are desynced by a good like 3 seconds. So I had to do some editing magic to get that fucking thing resynced and redone. The only downside is the audio drops for 3 seconds. The good news is it's during a dramatic line reading, so it worked. It was a nightmare, and I was supremely frustrated because me being me did not think, oh, I should probably have a separate save file for each of the chapters I do a recording of just in case something happens. No, I didn't think of that. So I already recorded chapter 3, so I can't just redo chapter 2. I'm stuck with what I got, and I could not cannibalize that scene because there's a fade in and then fade out that I could like use to mask the fact that it's from a separate recording, and I would just hope that my dialogue matches up with everything that's being fucking said, which it should.
You sound like you've had to do that a few times.
Not yet. I might
Oh.
have to do that. But VideoPad refused to load that video. But VSDC would. But VSDC, being the pain in the fucking ass it is to me, refused to let me
too.
just cut out that part so I could just go, oh, I'm just going to load this part in VideoPad since apparently nothing else wants to load. So, yeah. Yeah, I was freaking out a little bit because I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And then I figured something out and I'm like, oh god. Oh, thank God. I'm now keeping a separate save file of every single chapter I do in a recording session from here on out. Problem, I don't have that many save files to work with.
Well, what you do is you just rotate. Once you know you've got the video done, then you save over that one.
Yeah. It was just one of those, it scared the piss out of me. But thankfully, chapter 2's good. Everything's fine. Chapter 3, fastest editing I've ever done. Because I'm just like, line up, line. It's like, okay, lined up, cut, done.
Yeah, that's one thing. The Halo Hasso stuff, I hate trying to edit that because it takes forever. But the freaking Dust playthrough, oh my god, it's so freaking easy. It's like 5 seconds, it's done editing, all I gotta do is wait on it to render. It's like, oh god.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like the easiest editing job I've ever done because I'm just like, okay, sync, send. Just cut out me like blabbering on it like before the recordings. Because I blabber on before I start actually doing the episode, just to be like, I'm gonna make random noises as I'm trying to sync the video up.
Oh god.
Yeah. Also, folks, just as a spoiler for episode 2, there's no character deaths because, yeah, you're not gonna get any until next chapter, until chapter 4, maybe. Depends on how chapter 4 decides to cooperate with me.
Maybe.
So I guess that's all Glock. Toby, what about you? What's been new for your gaming habits?
Well, I have actually found a game on the Android marketplace and I'm calling it that. I know it's the Google Play Store. Shut up.
Like, I wouldn't think it really matters.
Not really. But it's called The Room. I know it has to feel sort of spooky kind of deal, but really all it is a puzzle mystery game.
I was trying to think of
It's kind of got that whole like it wants to be a horror game and could be very easily kind of deal. So I'm wondering if it's going to play into that or not.
Mm.
I'm not done with it by no means.
I was trying to think if I've heard of that, but the all I can think of is that terrible Tommy Wiseau movie.
Oh God.
That's all I can think of, and I'm like, I can't eat it. Like I know it's terrible, but I wouldn't consider it horror.
Let me see if I can find the link and I'll send it to you. That'll be far easier.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Thank you.
Anything else?
That's really it right now.
Oh, I got 3 things. Well, one of them people may not like what I say because it's Final Fantasy related.
By the way, sending you the link to it now.
Okay. Because I decided to hop on that 14-day free trial for 15.
Oh God.
Okay.
Good Christ, is the beginning of this game boring as shit.
That I'm not surprised. Most
Like,
of the Final Fantasy games in the beginning, they are kind of slow.
It's not like slow because oh good god, did they like flood you with fucking quests at the beginning? Because it's like, hey, here's like 20 fucking quests to start off with, and I'm like, what the fuck? It has you like being taken all over the city, and I'm just like, I do not give a shit about anything I'm fucking doing. Not even my main quest. And here's your main quest. And I'm guessing it's the same across all 3 main starting cities, which you have a starting city based on your class. As odd as that sounds. Granted, it's the same way in SWTOR, but that's a little different. But I like every single one of them starts out the same. You're on the carriage ride to the city. Something happens along the way. You talk to this old geezer who's along for the ride. There's these 2 twins that don't talk much, but I'm guessing they're integral to your story. You get there, the old man's like, "Hey, thanks for keeping me company. Bye now." You go to the city. You sign up with the Adventures Guild. You get sent on quests. You go meet the person that's in charge of the guild of your class, and then you do random things for the next like 5 of the 6 levels because you level up fucking quick in this game. Oh God, do you level up quick in this game? I think it was like 7, and I only jumped like 2 to 3 hours in the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It is bloody fucking quick. I'll be honest, it is boring, and it really does not get me invested in this. Because I'm just like, okay, so I'm just some person here. Okay? There's nothing to get me invested, in all honesty, which is why I've not really done to it. I've done 2 different characters to try to see if I could find something. I did an archer and a monk. Or a pugilist. He's essentially a brawler monk. I'm going to break things with my fist class.
Part of me doesn't feel surprised about you saying that. And the reason I kind of say that is Final Fantasy is good for single player. I don't see where multiplayer would be a big draw.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at like the later game stuff because I've seen like a whole bunch of later game stuff because Mega G Wolf and a whole bunch of people in like the G Pack there stream and play Final Fantasy 15. So I've seen a lot of like in-game content, I guess.
15 or 14?
15. Or not 15.
15's out?
14, my bad. Do I keep calling it 15?
You did the last 2 times.
Okay, it's 14, not 15. No, 15's not out yet. People will be flipping out if I'm saying this about 15 because they're like, what do you mean? What do you mean this MMO bullshit? What are you talking about? 15's not an MMO. Now, 14, it's... I've seen a lot of in-game content, and I'm like, that looks cool. That looks awesome. I would love to play that. But I'm like, oh, good God, is the beginning of the game not that interesting? Literally not that interesting. Like, when does this game get interesting? Because I want to know. So yeah, I played that. I hopped in the new Hardline beta that's going for the rest of this weekend.
Oh, it's
It's
only
got,
going this weekend?
I think so.
Ah,
I'm not too sure.
then we're gonna have to play it.
Yeah. Um, it's got the whole car chase game mode, and I think one more game mode. I'm not sure. I only played the car chase game mode. And I will say this: the one map that you played in the beta is not the best map for that game mode. In all honesty,
Really?
no, because it's played on the same maps as any. I assume it's played on the same maps as any other game mode, which makes me kind of sad because I'm like, I would totally wish it was like more, I don't know, just linear. This is like point A to point B, like chase, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It's just a team deathmatch kind of deal. Essentially, the cars act as king of the hill points, essentially, except you move them, and you can only have them count if you're going at a certain speed. So it's not like you can hop in the car and go hide somewhere. No, you have to keep moving. You have to be at a certain speed in order for the points to count for capturing that car. And the cars can't be blown up. Granted, they do take a bit of damage. They can take a few shots. They can take a grenade launcher right on the chin and keep on going. Which doesn't surprise me
Wow.
too. Well, it doesn't surprise me too much because it's the grenade launcher you have at the start. So I assume it doesn't do that much damage.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know. When I'm thinking of something like that, I would be thinking more like you were saying, a point A to point B. You're trying to escape, they're trying to capture you, kind of concept.
Yeah. It's still kind of fun because you can have multiple people in the point, and you can like hang out the window and just shoot people as you're driving by. No, people will try to pursue you. People will try to kill you, but it's not what I thought it would be. And maybe I just need to play it more. Just at least play it on a different map. Maybe it'll be better that way. But on the one map that was only in the that we it was the only map we had in the previous beta. Eh, kind of takes the wind out of you. So there's that. And the demo for Codename Steam is up on the 3DS, like right now. Like right now.
Uh,
Okay, first and foremost, just let your people know the Codename Steam beta, Codename Steam demo does not fuck around. It does not hold your hand after a while. Oh no. No, do not expect it to hold your hand. It will kill you if it feels like it.
huh.
I believe, and it's like a long demo. Like you get to play 5 maps essentially. Like I believe I'm on the last like mission that might have a couple maps in it, where you get a full 4-man squad. So where you have John Henry from Tom Sawyer, somebody else, some chick, and the Lion from Wizard of Oz as your squad mates because Codename Steam uses literary characters as their characters.
Huh.
I'm waiting for a response to Glock of just like, wait a minute, what?
I'm not responding.
Okay. But that is that, and that mission just doesn't fuck around because it's just like, okay, you start on the ground floor. All the enemies are either down in this little like down a couple steps in this little area right there, or they are all around you up on the second floor. Have fun. So I haven't like tried beating it just yet. I might go back to it in the next couple days, try to beat it. But yeah, Codename Steam is really good. If you've seen the stream of Valkyria Chronicles, which I know some of you have because it's got a lot of views on the YouTube, Codename Steam is very much akin to that. The only thing it does is that the whole using a bar to move is more grid based than more just free roam. So it's a lot more about like moving like specific blocks. So it's kind of a mix of how Valkyria Chronicles does their movement and how Fire Emblem does their movement. It's kind of a mix. Although again, it leads more towards Valkyria Chronicles. This is very much like if this wasn't inspired by Valkyria Chronicles, I don't know where the hell they got this idea from. Unless they decided like, oh, we're just gonna do this. Because I swear Intelligent Systems had to have been looking at Valkyria Chronicles when they were doing this game, because it feels and plays and is so much like Valkyria Chronicles.
Huh.
Like, there's a little XCOM in there with Overwatch. Just a smidge. It's kind of a mix of, again, Valkyria Chronicles and XCOM in terms of you have an Overwatch. And Overwatch works in the sense of if you have steam left over and you just stay put on a square, any enemies that come in the range of you will be shot. Or won't be shot. You'll just do an attack using up whatever amount of steam you have as an ammo, which is normal. So let's say you have like 2 things of steam and you only have to use 1 for a shot. Well, you're going to shoot the guy once. And then if he stays within your line of sight for long enough, you'll shoot again, and then you're out of steam. You can't do Overwatch anymore. So, Codename seems really good. Like, that makes me go, I want to buy into this game. And I know people are like boycotting Nintendo because of their dumb decisions right now, but I go, y'all do it. Yeah, y'all go do it. Go do it. Have fun with that. I'm gonna be over here like just doing what I feel like doing.
Oh, really? If we've got people that are pissed off at Nintendo right now, well then, here's something for them. I'm fixing to get me a Wii U.
Yeah.
Wait, so what are we on?
You know, I seriously think this will be the first time I've gotten a Nintendo console in quite a few years.
So, we're on nothing yet, Glock. I was just figured we open up with whatever we were playing with as a change of pace.
Whatever we were playing with.
Or whatever we're playing
Oh,
past couple weeks. You know, what we'll be up to, what we're doing. Figured we do that as a change of pace.
I don't know. I might end up playing Assassin's Creed Unity as another YouTube series. I think I'm just gonna stop with Dragon Age Inquisition for a while.
It giving you too much.
A lot, yes,
Oh.
because I have done restarted this game over, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times.
Damn. I thought I had problems with my Let's Plays.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna take a break from that and go play Unity or something.
Yeah. People are
And
getting pissed about.
And what?
Well, I was going to say, like, as far as I know, why people are getting pissed about Nintendo is because of something we're going to talk about, and the whole issue of the charger for the new Wii is not the new Wii U, the new 3DS. It's not packed in.
Really?
Yes. Because if you have
Now,
a 3DS...
I've got a question, though. Is it the same charger as the 3DS?
As far as I know, yes.
So then to that, it sounds to me like they're wanting to push that as like an upgrade pack, not as a new console.
Right. The only thing is, if you buy one of the new 3DSs, you're essentially paying the price for it minus a charger. If they packed in the charger, you'd just be paying a regular price for a 3DS. If you bought like charger and 3DS separately, there's literally no difference. It's an inconvenience at best.
Wow. And people are getting pissed over it.
Yeah. Honestly, there's more reason to get upset at Nintendo for what we're going to talk about, in all honesty. And even then, you know how you get back at them for that. You don't boycott their games. You just tell them to fuck off and then fuck off with their program and not join the program.
Yep.
The thing that people have been saying a lot. Yeah, that's everything I've been up to. Like, I think I'm just gonna record regularly on Sundays for Fire Emblem Path games because it seems to work then to do it. And as long as I go recording sessions without major hassles, I should be okay. I might even try to record 3 episodes. Might. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. I'm release recording 2. Alright. Anything else before we write in the articles?
No.
No.
Alrighty then. Well, everyone remember Twitch plays Pokemon, right?
Yes.
Someone is so enthused for this. Have you ever thought, you know what Twitch plays Pokemon needs? A dating game. Well, guess what, folks? Twitch dates Pokemon is a fucking thing.
Okay, next topic.
No, we got a trailer. We gotta see what the fuck this game is.
I really don't want to.
Oh, come on. It cannot be the worst fucking thing in the world.
Really. Really.
Oh, something's telling me you're fixing to eat those words.
Really.
Okay, I define that as, okay, does it involve porn? No? Good.
Something's telling me you're fixing to eat those words.
Alright, let's see. See, inspired by fan art of Twitch plays Pokemon, the reimagined it as a dating sim. Let's see. Team known as Tablefront Studios has been making this idea a reality. You play as a young Espeon with the nickname Burrito. Yes, that is its actual fucking nickname. Oh, good Christ. As she attends Twitch Academy, as you start your first week at the school, you meet your fellow classmates, enroll and attend the first classes, and enjoy your mom's homemade salad on all your meals. Oh, good God.
Salsa, not salad.
Oh, is it salsa? Oh, that makes this okay. Wait, that makes this even better.
By the way,
What?
apparently I just looked at the comments. They screwed it up even worse. The Espeon's a guy.
Well, appreciate that accurate reporting, Siliconera. See, there's several dateable characters in the first part of Twitch States Pokemon, and you want to ensure that you don't make any mistakes with them, as the game's relationship system will carry over to the next installment of the game. Oh god, they even have a sequel planned.
Oh, God.
I'm loving this by the second, because there's just a part of me going, this is entertaining just to hear about.
You're gonna hate that. You're gonna regret those words, by the way.
Why?
I have a funny feeling.
Oh, I was about to say, I skimmed through the video. Thanks to YouTube's whole preview just by skimming over. No porn.
No Pokemon porn?
Yes.
Even though the internet probably would want that?
I believe that already exists.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Oh, come on. This is not the worst thing in the world.
Bite me.
Do we need to mention Connect Star Wars, considering? Like, were people really angry about that game back in the day?
I was fine with that game. I was one of those people that I didn't care.
I purposely trolled people with that game. I purposely trolled people with the fucking dancing of Connect Star Wars. Purposely, mind you. because I wanted to be a dick with it. Because I'm just like, you guys are seriously taking this too seriously. We have long since passed the point where this is the least offensive thing to the franchise ever.
Honestly, I was okay with the dancing thing. To me, it reminded me of freaking Dance Central, which is one of my favorite dancing games of all time.
Isn't that the only really good dancing game in like the history of ever?
Yes,
So
because Just Dance sucks balls.
as
You can say whatever you want, fans. Just Dance sucks balls.
well, somebody's drawing that line in the sand.
I just screw the line. I'll run all over it. Just Dance sucks balls. Dance Central is far better.
And you probably have people out there saying that you suck balls now.
Mm-hmm. Granted, that could be said about all three of us, considering things we've said.
True.
Very true.
But you know what? I don't
We
care.
still have fans. We still have our fans. Our
We have
true
200 plus
fans.
people who watched us talk about the Rumble.
What?
There was 260 plus people who have watched the Rumble video.
Has anyone commented?
One guy.
Well,
What
yeah,
did he
one
say?
guy. But that was
Yeah.
while we were streaming.
Yeah.
What did he say?
I forgot how the comment went. I know it was directed towards me.
I can't remember right offhand.
Let me go look it up real quick. So it's easy to look up thanks to YouTube's like at least managing of like, hey, this is how it should all be. Community. Come on, almost there. Almost there. Comments. There we go. You sound like there's a sock in your nose. From God 64. I believe that was directed towards me.
Good to know that our first comment on a video was a troll.
I don't think that was the first.
No, that's not the first comment we've had on the video.
That was just probably the first troll.
Yes. If we're counting YouTube, yes. If we're counting Twitch, no, by no means. We've had plenty of trolls drop by the Twitch stream anytime. But anyway,
Yeah, they literally. Those are usually the ones that drop by and then leave.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because we help force that hand.
Mm-hmm. Or they drop by, they say something, I time them out, and then they fucking leave because they're like, well, I'm not getting a rise on him. Bye now. Alright, are we all set to experience Twitch Date's Pokemon?
If I say no, does that mean I don't have to do it?
Nope, that means you still have to do it.
No, we are all in on this ride together.
Unfortunately, sometimes.
What if I say yes and then don't play it?
Then why you not in on the fun? Come on.
Why are you being a dick?
Because Twitch plays Pokemon. Got all their fame.
I realize I probably should have added an A there.
As you were saying, Luck.
Twitch plays Pokemon. Got all their fame. And now now people are just completely dragging it to the ground.
No, it could be worse. Could be VGCW.
And apparently, by the way, Helix, you know how Helix was a god?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Helix is the principal.
That's close enough.
And he has statues of himself all around the school, apparently.
That's close enough. Maybe I'm right.
Okay.
Alright. Taking a look at Twitch Date's Pokemon. 2 minutes of fun in 3, 2, 1, go.
Twitch Academy.
Yep. Isn't that where all the famous Twitch streamers go to learn how to actually be good Twitch streamers?
Maybe we need to go there.
Yeah, if this shit's happening there, no.
Of course. Of
Fucking
course.
Cyclops visor on the fucking alligator.
Of course.
Oh god. Oh my god. I
Of
love this.
course. It's Bird Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I cannot help but laugh at this.
Prophet, martyr, and flute ball.
I can't help but laugh at this. This is too funny. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh god, that Psyduck. Oh Jesus.
Okay. Okay. Can we stop?
Yeah, the video's over now.
The video's not over.
It is over. Child stream class or something else.
Yeah,
You
no,
were
it's
ahead
over.
of me.
Oh, okay. How the hell was I ahead?
How are you freaking over 10 seconds ahead?
Did my go delay that long?
Apparently.
I guess it
That
did.
makes no sense. Okay, I have to admit this is hilarious because it's just like I have to think this is poking fun and stuff. I wasn't reading the dialogue because I'm just like I'm just laughing at the designs of just like we're just gonna like oh it's a female character, give it a skirt. It's a male, give it a tie. I love that. I'm curious to see how this goes.
I think I'm more curious to see how this goes over.
I'm sure some major YouTuber out there will do a let's play of it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure it will. But better, folks, go bug Markiplier about it. Do it.
Oh God, you're gonna give that idea.
Why not? Give that to someone who's way out of his. That's way out of his league.
You know why? Because then I'll wind up watching the video.
I would watch it just to see his reactions to some of this nonsense. I would love it if Markiplier had to do this, or he ended up doing this out of his own free will. All right. I assume we're all ready to move on.
Yes.
Now that we've all gotten a laugh out of our system and also been depressed
Yes.
again by the internet.
Yeah. And Glock,
Yeah.
let's make an agreement now that this next article we don't turn it into the last time we did TGS.
Agreed.
Because this is a follow-up.
That entire argument was basically theory.
It wasn't an
so now
argument.
that we
We
have-
just went way overboard.
Yeah.
Now that we actually have the understanding of what's going on, I don't really need the theories.
Sure we do.
No, it wasn't theories. It was game theory. It was literally game theory that got us into that argument. So I blame Matt Pat. You
Yeah.
lovable bastard, you. I blame you for our argument last time.
Oh God.
You and your goddamn videos with their editing madness.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We pull it off live.
fresh off of Steam Greenlight with the teaser trailer, and I believe it's already been greenlit. Five Nights 3 has officially been announced, and it will be taking place 30 years after the second one.
Bum, bum, bum.
It'll be taking place at Fazbear's Fright, the horror attraction. Apparently, there's only one animatronic, maybe? I'm not sure at this point. Uh, do, do, do. Well, they gotta say it below the screenshot of the one animatronic, which people are saying is Golden Bonnie, but that's not Bonnie's face.
Looks like Freddy's face.
Yeah, it looks like a mixture of the two, in all honesty. Which makes me think like maybe it's the Golden Freddy suit that they stuck parts on. Because I believe in the like little snippet of story we do know, it's talked about how they're setting up this attraction. They only found like bits and pieces of like various animatronics, but then they found like one animatronic, like one whole animatronic, and like this might be it. So maybe they like scrapped together pieces onto it to make like it more believable. Right, that they weren't specific about whether it was the skeleton or the suit. Yeah, wait.
It was probably the skeleton, and they remade the suit.
That's definitely a possibility, like because it's non-specific. All they say is they found an animatronic, a animatronic. And by snippet of story, I mean a paragraph.
The sentence under the picture there says they found at least one moth-eaten animatronic.
Well,
so,
yeah.
I wonder if this might mean that we might see a new animatronic, so to say, and that's what we're seeing there.
That's a definitely a possibility. That's not the snippet of story. I believe that's Silicon Air's own take on it.
But
so just
what I mean say that is if it's not been confirmed there's only one animatronic, then perhaps this is a new one.
Yeah. I don't doubt there's going to be more than just the one they found.
But what I was fixing to say, okay, takes place 30 years after the second one.
Yes.
Why did he go about it that way, seeing as how we already know the second one was a prequel?
Wait a minute, wait.
You see what I'm saying there? If you were going to make one that went farther in the story, I would have figured it would have been 30 years after the first one, not after the second one.
The second one was during 1987. 30 years would put it into 2017, which isn't that far from now. He was probably trying to make it as close to this time as possible without having to give like specific years. He could just kind of go, okay, 30 years from here.
Plus 2, I think, is the only one that has an official year attached to it. 1 doesn't have a year attached to it, although you can use a little trick game theory found out that works across both games to confirm the year from that one. I forgot the year offhand. For those wondering, game theory essentially takes the check you get at the end of the game and figures out the minimum wage from there. And they use that to equate to like wherever it takes place. So I don't think 1's that long after 2, but I can't remember the year offhand.
I know it's not a big difference, but that's why I'm like, why after 2 instead of after 1? That don't quite make sense. And I mean, I see what you're saying, Locke, but in all seriousness, if he was going to do that, would he not try to go a step further and try to make the years line up to this year?
Technically, he could. All he'd have to do is say 25 years and not 30.
But you see what I'm saying?
Or wait, no, not 25 years. It would be
28.
Yeah,
because you said 17. So
yeah, for some reason I was thinking 2020.
But you see what I'm saying there.
Yeah.
I mean, I see your point, but to that, I would have felt like it would have probably had a little more impact if it was this year. Because you've got all those people that think that every little whatever that occurs unnaturally, supposedly, means that the end of the world is coming soon.
Yeah. I can't wait for 2020 because then there's going to be all the fucking jokes in the fucking world with 2020.
Perfect vision.
Fuck the year 2020. I'm saying it now. Fuck the year 2020 because everyone's gonna make that joke all fucking year long.
Wait,
Like
what
it's gonna
joke? I missed it.
the year 2020.
I can't do it again. I can't do it again.
It's gonna be the perfect year.
Oh my god.
People are gonna make those jokes.
Uh,
I'm gonna hate every single one of you for it. Just letting you know.
Oh. But
So
no, that's one of those that's kind of confusing me to a point.
well,
2020 will actually be a leap year, I think. If I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
all right. We all set?
No.
Take a look at the trailer.
No.
Don't worry, folks. There are no jump scares. I promise. I'm not Witwix where I say like, there's no more jump scares. Oh wait, I lied.
Are you sure?
You've actually watched this.
Yes.
Okay. We need a jump scare.
Let's watch it.
Ooga booga booga booga. All right.
No, we need a real jump scare. You know, like have all the animatronics just hop on screen and eat your face off at the same time. Although that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
That would honestly shit anyone's pants.
It would the first time. Well, who am I kidding? It would every time, but you would be
It would
able
be one
to
of
sit
those
back there
things-
and laugh afterwards. It'd be like, oh god, oh.
It would be one of those things where it's like, after years of searching, we found one. And then in the end, every single one of them pops up and wants to kill you.
Well, apparently there's a trash can full of bits and pieces from all of the animatronics, including the ones from 2. So
Who's to say they can't rebuild themselves? They're possessed.
no, only half of them are possessed. I think.
Shut up
Anyway.
and let's watch the trailer.
Yes, let's watch the trailer. Starting up the Five Nights 3 trailer in 3, 2, 1, go. Bomb.
He will come back. That was needed right there.
Yeah. I will say, I do like the music that's in this. I don't know where this music comes from. I do like it.
Okay, wait a minute. The way this video's kind of hyping it up is like that would be Golden Freddy, but that don't look like him.
Yeah.
That's Bonnie.
That's
No,
not Bonnie's face.
Yeah.
that's not Bonnie.
Yeah. It's got, like, Bonnie's ears, but not the face.
Oh, that could have been scarier.
Yeah.
That. Wait. You don't think they did find Golden Freddy and wound up putting extra Bonnie ears on it or something, do you?
Like a disheveled Golden Freddy suit that they rebuilt with whatever parts they had? Yeah, it's a possibility.
Because that's Freddy's face, anyhow.
Yeah.
That's not Bonnie's.
So wait. Out of all of the animatronics, they find the one that is hell sent, whose entire object is to make sure you die.
Yes.
Of course.
Also, just as a note, that like jump scare at the end, rewatching like actually thinking about that, he's not attacking you, whoever this animatronic is.
You're
That makes
right.
me that makes me go, wait a minute, he's not attacking you. He's kind of just walking up to you, being like, "Who are you?"
He
That makes me
wasn't.
go,
He walked up and was just kind of like, "What the frick are you doing here?"
"Yeah," which makes me go, "Wait a minute, what's going on?" Because I'm like, normally the animatronics are just like, "Her hugs," but this is like, "Yo, what's up?" And that makes me go, "You're not acting like a normal animatronic in a Five Nights game. Did they make them more intelligent? What if this animatronic is somehow like a Legion-esque ghost because of the whole parts being put into him? That all the ghosts are in one now."
That's
I'll tell you. I'll tell
that's
you
not
one
Freddy's
thing.
head.
I'll tell you one thing. That is Bonnie's head.
It
Yeah.
is?
That is
Look at the
Bonnie's head.
picture. That's a Freddy helmet up there behind him.
Yeah, that's Bonnie.
It's not designed.
Anyway,
That's Bonnie.
And why is there a gold? There's never been a gold Bonnie. There's the black Bonnie from Five Nights 2, but there's never a gold Bonnie. So why is there a golden Bonnie?
wait a minute.
Like, that makes me go, okay, seriously, what the fuck's going on? When did Golden Freddy become Bonnie?
Wait a minute.
Wait, what's in the butt? What's in the butt?
Am I seeing what I think I see?
What?
Those are Foxy's eyes.
Are they?
That's not Foxy.
I know that's not Foxy's body, but those are Foxy's eyes.
Okay, what if I said was right, except it's not the suit, it's the animatronic parts underneath.
Get video URL at current time. Copy. Paste.
But if you look in the box right
Look
there
at
behind
those
in the
eyes.
screenshot, if you look in the box back there, you can see all the new animatronics from 2. All
Yeah.
their masks.
I know. I think I saw an image where like,
Look at those eyes. Those are Foxy's eyes.
yeah, actually, yeah, it kind of is. Hang on,
That I saw that and I was just like, wait.
I need some a little better quality than that video. That video is not the best quality in the world.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is Foxy's eyes because I'm looking at a picture from 2, I think. Yeah.
That would be it. Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe that's what
So,
it is. Maybe the combination of animatronic parts is made it not as horrible as the other animatronics.
not a vengeful monster out for blood.
Because they said that they found a moth-eaten animatronic. They didn't say that it was a full animatronic.
Bear in mind that is Siliconera's words, not the words from. I'm trying to think of the guy behind Five Nights.
True, but it says they found one. They found,
Yeah, that is true.
but nothing promises that when they found it, that's what it was. It could have been parts missing and everything else.
Yeah.
And they took the part from the other animatronics and put it together.
Okay. This is the official thing from, I believe, Steam Greenlight. 30 years after Freddy's Fazbear Pizza closed its doors, the events that took place there have become nothing more than a rumor and a childhood memory. But the owners of Fazbear's Fright, the horror attraction, are determined to revive the legend and make the experience as authentic as possible for patrons, going to great lengths to find anything that might have survived decades of neglect and ruin. At first, there were only empty shells, a hook, not a hand, a hook, an old paper plate doll, but then a remarkable discovery was made. The attraction now has one animatronic. Nothing specific about the animatronic itself, just one. And I believe that's a reference to like anyone, Freddy, and the puppet. Right there. Old paper plate doll. Yes, that's totally not the puppet. Like a fucking like kid's creation of the puppet. So, fucking, of course, the puppet's back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So basically what this is going to be is this is going to be more geared around psychological terror, like Golden Freddy is.
That's definitely a possibility.
That is the way that's throwing this at me. And I'll tell you now, the original trailer that I saw didn't have that right there in the trailer. All you heard or saw was a black room, ears, and screaming that sounded just like Foxy.
Okay, I looked back through the trailer too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the motions when you see this animatronic kind of put you in the mindset of how Foxy is. The whole sudden jerks and carrying on that is kind of uncontrollable.
Yeah, that would go in line with Foxy.
Because Bonnie and Chica are both kind of more methodical.
Yeah.
And Foxy was always the one. If you look at that, look at the way he's looking at you. He's like, you can see it in his eyes. He's like, oh crap, you're not supposed to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Foxy was the one that there have been thoughts that Foxy was the one that wanted to protect the night guard.
Hmm. Yeah, anyway. That
And
mystery
this
will
thing
leave us
is not-
speculating for months until we actually get some concrete evidence.
Yeah.
I mean, am I wrong in that assumption? Is kind of like that is very possibly what it is.
I know that idea has been thrown out there, but there's like nothing to really hold it. I just know people have thrown the idea out there, but no one's like showing like put stuff out there to hold it true. At least as far as I know. Like people have thrown the idea, but no one's like committed to like proving it.
I'm almost wondering though if this isn't a whole new animatronic. And what he's done is he's took characteristics like Bonnie's design, Foxy's eyes, the temperaments of all the animatronics, kind of combined them together, and that's what's created this.
Like there's a whole like it's kind of given life to someone, and that's a scary thought. I would think of like it's no longer just a machine or a thing with one thought in mind. It's now a person in a way. That's a scary thought of just being like, okay, now you have to deal with an animatronic that thinks like you. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna have to outthink it now. Anyway,
And,
before we get
and
Outthinking animatronic that.
I want to say one thing before we move on.
okay,
And I'm saying it on behalf of all the other YouTubers that's played the other two Five Nights at Freddy's. I hope they pay them more.
Y'all have fun with that. I'll be more than happy to watch you all tear your fucking hair out. So
Well, that's kind of the big thing. It's like I would not sit through a week of hell for the little bit of pay I'm getting for those two. Maybe
no.
this one will be like, okay, we realize that we're giving you something worth a damn this time. It's like you lived through it. Here, take $1,000. Go.
Delve into our nightmare once more. You'll actually get money out of it. Anyway, let's get to Nintendo and let's get to the thing that people have been just hammering Nintendo about.
One of
The
the
Nintendo.
things.
Yeah, one of the things. I would say it's the major thing in all honesty. Like the whole charger situation with the new 3DS, like that's not a big deal in all honesty to me. Yes, it's an inconvenience, but that's nothing to like get up in fucking arms about.
Oh, I'm not saying it is something to get up in arms about. I'm just saying this is one of the things that's pissed people off about
Yeah.
Nintendo.
All right, the Nintendo Creators Program. Now, I'll link this article just as a like starting point of this conversation because there's a lot to this. Okay, essentially, Nintendo's Creator Program breaks down like this: you can either send videos to Nintendo and have them kind of registered or like verified, and then Nintendo is willing to split the revenue for said videos with the creator. I think like 60-40 or 70-30. It's 60-40 if it's just a video. It's 70-30 if it's a channel. And the channel has to be dedicated to the program, meaning that it can only do a certain list of games.
Okay, that's stupid right there.
Yes.
Because what about something like what we do where we hit all across the board? Literally.
And all, and also just let people know some of the biggest missing games slash franchises from this list of games: Pokemon. Uh, Speaking to what I'm doing right now, Fire Emblem, Smash Brothers, Bayonetta, multiple franchises are missing from this list. Like the entirety of Star Fox outside of Star Fox Adventures is off this list.
Which, if the entirety of Star Fox was missing from the list, I might could understand that because they do not have a Wii U title out yet.
Yeah.
I could
Well,
see
this
them
covers.
wanting to add that in later, but it's like when you've said about how they go back to N64 stuff, it's like
They go back to NES. They go all the way back to NES. They even cover Japanese release titles that may or may not have a release stateside. I'm not sure. It's an extensive list, which is why I'm not gonna like say everything that's on it. I'm just gonna like point out notable bits of it.
Right.
But and this may seem like, oh, this seems like a decent idea. Problem. Long form. The long form of the problem. I say go check out Total Biscuit's video where he breaks down the math of the situation. He breaks down the percentages that go to various people before money actually goes to a YouTuber. It's very enlightening and kind of grounds this whole situation before it gets out of hand, for me at least. Because it goes, okay, I get why people would be upset about this. But the short form of this, instead of you being paid to play Nintendo games, you're kind of paying Nintendo to play games. Because by the time you get the money, let's say $100 is what you get ad revenue wise off your video through the Nintendo Creators Program. By the end of it, you are only getting 20% of that. Essentially. 20% of that money due to how YouTube and how ad revenue works in terms of like where money goes where.
Now, is that just like how we're doing the YouTube monetization?
It's based off based off a couple of assumptions off Total Biscuit's parts, because it's possible that Nintendo's doing this as a network, and there's also percentages when it comes to networks, because networks take a percentage as well.
Right.
But it's a lot of the YouTube like back end of things on top of assumptions about possibilities of networks, and then just the final breakdown of the numbers. It's a very complex series of percentages rattled off of being like percentage goes here, percentage goes there, percentage goes here, percentage goes there. I encourage you to go watch Toll Biscuit's video on it, because he'll explain a lot better than I ever could.
Well, the reason I was asking is because if someone only looks at the YouTube side of it, I know YouTube does not give people as much off of the monetization as a network would.
Yeah.
So that's one of those that it's like that can change drastically just between those two.
Yeah. There's that, and then there's the other big problem, which is what the article points out, and that is you have to submit your videos to Nintendo, and it can take up to 3 business days. Keyword being business days, folks, which means nothing's getting done on the weekend if you submit it Friday. For it to be verified.
Which
Now,
would mean that a lot of your YouTubers would have to have videos ready a week in advance in order to even have a chance at this.
Yeah. Now, there's no specifics given on verified as far as I know, and also bear in mind that this program is not limited to Let's Plays. Anyone who does Nintendo content can enter this program. All you need is a Google account and a PayPal account. Which gets into the whole ambiguity of what happens if it's a review? What happens if it's an editorial piece on Nintendo? That may not paint Nintendo as the best people in the world. Or it may come down hard on the game. Nintendo could deny that video. So again, that's it leads into a lot of questions that no company should be asking. You should not be asking a program like this.
I do have another question.
What?
What about people that don't monetize videos but do play games that are listed in this?
I'm not sure at this point.
Because
don't.
In a sense, Nintendo could contact them and tell them to either 1, take down the video, or 2, submit it through the program.
Yes.
Which at that point might mean that the YouTube channel that it's posted on would have to switch to a monetized account, which the owner may or may not have wanted to do to begin with.
Yeah. There is that question. I don't think anyone's really answered that one, mostly because it's not been brought up. But I think that article talked about how PewDiePie attacked Nintendo, and again, I point to Total Biscuit's video. Ow.
Back fed off the block. My bad.
Yeah, I know. I pointed to this video where he explains it's like PewDiePie didn't attack Nintendo. He was just listing out the problems that everyone can see of this program. I think Kotaku said PewDiePie was attacking Nintendo with his video, but he wasn't. I haven't watched PewDiePie's video though, but I trust Total Biscuit to be honest about it.
He probably was saying about it, but the way he was saying about it sounded like he was just coming down hard on him.
Well,
PewDiePie does have that effect at times.
Yeah.
I know that even.
I'm going to echo what I've heard many a times from people who have a lot more experience when it comes to monetization on YouTube. Don't join. Do not hook up with this program. Don't. You are screwing yourself in the end. You will, there is no doubt. That is the one consistent thing I've heard from people. Now, granted, Apparently, this has caused a boycott of Nintendo, which, fuck if I've ever heard of that one. As far as I know, people were just saying, don't join the program. Like, when this turned into a boycott of Nintendo products, I don't know.
I don't either.
But as far as I know, it was always the case of, don't join this program. Just don't. Don't do it. You're screwing yourself in the end. Because you're essentially having to sacrifice a channel to Nintendo and only do Nintendo stuff. Because that is the thing about the channel. It can only do what's on that list. And while that list is decently long, is pretty long, I
Not
guarantee you
everyone
it's
has all of those games.
no, and it's not gonna. And like some of that stuff is probably not gonna be like stuff that people are gonna be interested in, like Nintendogs. Who want to watch? Who's gonna watch a video series on Nintendogs?
Seriously.
I
And
also
there's a
saw
limit
someone.
to how much you could play games like Smash.
Yeah. Although I saw where somebody pointed out that maybe the reason Smash and Pokemon aren't on there is because Nintendo's like, no, we would be clogged with videos with that if we were to add those in, and I could totally see that.
But to this I say, are they not Nintendo properties?
Smash has the added hiccup of one, Smash Wii U and 3DS has Namco Bandai relations because they were a part of the development of that game, and two, 4 and 3 both had characters from outside Nintendo properties in it, which again adds to the ambiguity of, okay, can Nintendo actually claim like full revenue off that? Because technically that's not all theirs to begin with.
Okay, but then if we go back to Melee and N64, what about them two?
I think that's free of it. I think.
And I mean, at that point, why are they not even included in it?
I don't know. I know no Pokemon and no Smash Bros. Game is in there, and like it's also inconsistent in terms of franchise because, like I said, the only Star Fox game on this list is Star Fox Adventures. Not 64, not even 64 3D, I believe, is on the list. So you have franchises that are even inconsistent. I like Metroid may not even be on there in terms of stuff. I didn't look for that.
I mean, that to me, if they're gonna do this, they need to go all the way. They either need to do all of their stuff or none of it. If they plan on doing all of it, they need to sit down and say, okay, we're going to set up a YouTube network. That way, people that only want to play our games, want to have a channel dedicated to it, and make money off of it, can sign up to our network.
Jeremy, you're echoing.
Am I? Why am I
Yeah,
echoing?
I don't know why.
How the hell am I echoing?
But I bet then, if they repurposed it and did it that way, people would be fine with it. It's like right now, it looks like they just want to come in and say, look, you're making money on our stuff. We want it. And that's not good at all. Yeah. I don't know. Personally, I could see this working if they were doing it as a network situation. I don't see it working like it is, and he just disconnected.
Did he?
Yep, for a second there.
I
No,
dropped
he
out on
muted his
purpose.
mic.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck is it still doing it?
I don't know.
It has to be on GameFox because there's no other reason for it to be doing it. In all honesty.
Might check your server. I mean, you're not that thing, you dumbass. Your settings. Sorry, looking at GameBox and I see server, so that's the word that comes out of my mouth.
I was checking the settings and
I don't know then. But yeah, honestly, I think that this would work better if it was a network concept. Because right now it literally just looks like Nintendo wants to take everyone's money.
Okay. How's it now?
You're on your onboard.
I know. I was swapped around. Is it still on onboard
Yes.
right now?
Yes.
What the fuck's going on?
His computer hates him. Technical
I think I
difficulties.
fixed it.
There we go.
Yep.
What the fuck? What?
Nope.
It. Did it go back to it? Why is it doing
Glock
it?
echoed. And now I'm echoing off of Glock because he's typing, but that's a whole nother ball game there.
It's because I'm
I-
typing.
I don't know what's going on. No, I don't know what's causing it. Nothing
I
should be
don't
causing
either.
it. I'm messing with. I'm kind of messing with settings. Is it doing it now?
I don't know. Yep.
Why? What the fuck?
Um. You got the echo cancellation on yours?
I was mixed.
That's what mine is, so that ain't it.
What the hell? Just all of a sudden decide to do it for like no reason. What the hell was going on?
I don't know. We'll kind of just roll with it and see what happens.
I had it fixed there for a bit, but then it decided to go back. What the? Like talk right now
Okay.
while I'm monitoring something. Do it now.
Okay.
It's GameFox doing it
It has to be.
because I'm monitoring like my microphone like on my computer, and there's nothing happening. I know, and fuck you, GameFox. Whatever you decide to do with my mic, stop it. Okay. Okay. I'm out of ideas. All right. Anyway, back to what we're talking about. And honestly, I just think this program just needs to go away. Just don't join up to it, and it will go away eventually. And that is my honest opinion about it.
Like I said, I think this would work better as a network situation. I still don't think it'd be successful, but I think it would go over better.
Yeah.
Then it would give
Well,
Nintendo the money they want out of their games for the people that are just streaming their games. And they can leave everyone else alone.
Yeah. And this is all through YouTube. This is not through any other media service, so it's just YouTube. It's just YouTube channels and YouTube videos. So.
All I'm hoping is because some of my ideas that I was wanting to do may or may not want to try to be flagged by Nintendo, so let's hope nothing goes on with this.
Yeah.
Of course, right now I'm at the point of if we don't know if it can be monetized, it don't get monetized. We're not taking that chance. But anyway,
I think it might be just how loud, how sensitive my mic is. It might be trying to pick up things from like within my headset for some reason. I don't know why.
mine's
It
done
shouldn't.
that before.
Yeah. All right. So, who's ready to talk about a couple TV shows that are gaming related, kind of?
I guess so.
Why not?
Well, first up, we got a reality show.
About trolls. The online kind.
A Swedish reality TV show called Troll Hunter. I am not pronouncing the Swedish name for it. That hunts down and confronts online harassers in real life. AKA, it's To Catch a Predator, except they go out and confront harassers.
So it's To Catch a Predator Online Troll Edition.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. It was by investigative journalist Robert Ashberg. He actively confronts online abusers as they leave work or find them outside their homes. Nothing else is really said about the show outside of like some interviews related to, but nothing of the show itself is said. So yeah, there's the catch the predator of online harassers. So, I have no idea what to say, as Glock types very loudly throughout all of this.
Sorry.
Because he don't know how to click the mute button.
Nope. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say besides, okay, this is certainly a thing that exists. What do you think, Tommy?
I think it's fixing to be the start of we're gonna see a lot of dumb show ideas.
To be honest, I think this is less dumb than the other show we're going to be talking about.
Probably, but I mean, you think if they're doing it, how long is it gonna be before we have one stateside?
I fear for one stateside, in all honesty, because I'm like, oh no, I don't want to see this.
And you know what's bad? This isn't gonna stop it. This is gonna make it worse. That's all it's gonna do. Because then you're gonna have the people that are sitting there watching TV see the show and think, huh, I ought to do that so I can get on TV. Because there are people like that.
Yeah, this doesn't discourage the behavior, it encourages it. But like I said, it's not as dumb as the next one. Unless Galaxy got thoughts, I'm willing to move. I want to move on to this one because, oh god, why is it that Disney XD keeps having dumb TV show concepts?
I don't know.
Because every time I see something on Disney XD, I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck?
Well, now I
What?
think you
What?
got another one to add to that.
Wow.
Because Glock never unmuted, so I'm assuming we're moving right on through.
Okay. Coming to Disney XD, Gamer's Guide to Pretty Much Everything. Let me just read the description of this show. Connor, a 15-year-old video game phenom, is forced to attend high school for the first time after a thumb injury sidelights him from the glamorous pro gaming circuit. As a coping mechanism, he begins to visualize life as a video game. He is reunited with his 3 former gamer friends who he left behind for life on the Pro Circuit World Tour, and he quickly realizes that restoring his friendships is vital in his quest to level up to his former glory. I want to do the Roger Rabbit joke of, oh, let me count the ways that this show is dumb as shit. First of all, that's not how programming works. Thumb injuries don't take people out. Second, pro gamers are specialized. Like, I don't think there's like many people who do professional gaming on a competitive level who go across games. The only people I know who do that are speedrunners. But actual competitive gaming, not really. Like, maybe for fun, but on a competitive level, it's usually one game.
Yeah.
Thirdly, this sounds dumb as shit. Because, if we're really gonna focus on a guy who's like, I'm a pro now, fuck you guys, I'm gone. Really? Really? We're gonna start with that? And for, yes, let's be the least interesting show possible, even with this concept, because it's like, hey, instead of following a game, following this guy on the pro circuit of a pro circuit in video games, he's attending high school and not doing that, not doing the thing that he's actually really good at. What the fuck? Yes, yes, we're following a professional gamer that's attending high school, and that's all we focus on. Why? Why
Reasons.
not? Like I said, this is the God fucking Christ, and I'm going to hate this fucking show more if it decides to be super fucking like stereotypical with gamers. Because I'm gonna be like, oh god, please, please, let's not make every fucking reference in the world to video game pop culture. No, like that's good every once in a while, but don't. I better not turn on episode 1 and there's Leroy fucking Jenkins. No, don't. Don't do the keep calm. Don't do anything fucking else. Leave it alone. Let it be an occasional thing, not a guaranteed thing all the fucking time. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this show to come in the next year or so. What about you?
Uh, not really.
It's on Disney XD, which means you give very little about it, give very little shits about it to begin with.
Pretty much. I think the
I
only thing on XD that I have watched recently and actually enjoyed is Rebels.
Yeah, like Avengers EMH used to be on Disney XD, and then that got canceled for Avengers Assemble. Then I watched that for 3 episodes, and I said, "Fuck this show! Fuck this show, and fuck Marvel for canceling EMH. Fucking assholes."
It's like I've tried to watch stuff on Disney XD. It's not a case of I look at it, think that the concept's stupid, and move on. No, I
Yeah,
have tried to watch it, and it's like nothing. One interests me, and two, the stuff that I think I might could give a chance. I watched the show, and then I'm thinking, why the fuck did I give it a chance?
that's a terrible feeling to have.
It's like wow, something that yes, it might not interest me right offhand, but I'm willing to give it a chance, and it can't even win me over. It's like you're kidding
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
That that
yeah.
would that would kind of be like, okay, Smash Four. I'm gonna use this as an example. That would kind of be like that, but be completely opposite of what Smash has always been.
Yeah,
It'd be one of those kind of concepts. It's like, okay, I might could get behind it, even though the concept's different. If it didn't pull you through, then it'd be like, oh, well, why'd I do that? But it's like, what the fuck, Disney?
yeah. If I want to watch something on a Cartoon Network, I can go watch Cartoon Network, which has decent shows behind it, and I can go watch Nickelodeon, which guess what? That's got the new Turtles cartoon. It's been really fucking good all the time. It's got Dino Charge, which the first episode was pretty good. So
I agree with you on Nick. Cartoon Network, I still feel like it's hit and miss.
it's got Amazing World of Gumball. I've heard people really like Disney, or not Disney, Steven Universe.
I don't.
I know people really like Pokemon X and Y, but I watched the sub for a lot of episodes. I liked it, but I have not went back since, and I think it's mostly because I just like got caught up in other things. But I know it's being dubbed on Cartoon Network as always. Hmm. Oh, I don't think. Guess Glock's caught up in whatever he's typing about.
Or wow.
I hit a button I didn't need to hit. I was like, I looked at the window to see if Glock was unmuted. Nope.
Click the
And I'm like,
X.
I was literally an inch over on the X. Thank you, Gamebox. I love you. I kind of want to hear what Glock has to say because he's more of the demographic for this kind of show.
You're right.
Glock's valuable opinion of I don't give a damn.
And he's not even around to hear it.
What?
See?
We were talking. We were talking about the Disney XD show.
What Disney XD show?
The one that we have the article for that we're on right now that you didn't realize because you're doing other stuff during the show again.
Mm-hmm. You got kind of.
Retired 15-year-old esports player.
Yep.
Now he's going to sit there and read through the whole thing, so we can talk for a little bit more while he gets caught up here.
Like all you need to read is the here's the full description of the show. Trust me, that's all you need to know.
And don't read it out loud, please. Because we've done that once.
What the frick?
Well,
that's expected.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't care.
Well, now that we got that out of the way, we can move on. Oh, like all that. You know what's bad, Glock? This show's aimed at your demographic.
And
I'm just saying it. This show's aimed at your demographic.
well, they can all like it. I don't care.
Yeah, I love how it's like, oh, we have an interesting idea. We're not gonna do that idea. We're gonna do like what happens for like 3 episodes of like season 3 as the entire show. Really? All right. I guess our last article is going to be about SOE. Sony Online Entertainment has been sold off by Sony and renamed Daybreak Game Company.
Huh. So Sony gets hacked, and then this is the outcome of it. I had to say it.
I think that was mostly Sony Pictures, not Sony Entertainment, Sony Games side things. Was it?
The whole class act fell in with SOE also.
Or SOE. Anyway, developers of EverQuest Planet Side DC Universe Online and the recent release H1Z1 has been sold off by Sony to investment firm Columbus Nova. As we announced today, the developer will now operate as an independent game studio under a new name, Daybreak Game Company. We're excited to join Columbus Nova's impressive roster of companions. Not companions, companies. Yes, companions. SOE is now a person.
They can follow you around while you do quests.
Let's see. They will continue to work on H1Z1, EverQuest, Next, EverQuest Landmark, and other games projects started by SOE. Now that the studio is independent of Sony, it will develop its titles for Xbox and mobile platforms, not just PlayStation and PC.
Yay, so we might actually get DCUO on Xbox.
What does it mean for us? Fuck all, as nothing's going to change.
Pretty much.
It's like, oh, we're not owned by Sony now. We're still working on stuff. Apparently, they have even more resources available to us as a result of this acquisition. Also means new exciting developments for our existing IP and games. We can now fully embrace the multi-platform world we are living in. AKA, we can now import our shit to the fucking Xbox One.
And to mobile.
Yep.
Oh god, do you know what I just thought would be really awesome but complicated?
What?
DCUO on like the tablets and the iPads.
Will they be able to handle it?
I think they would. They'd probably have to water it down some though.
I think it'd be better if they do like a companion app to DCO.
That would be good.
Yeah, see. Columbus Nova, multi-strategy investment firm based in New York and Silicon Valley, manage more than 15 billion of assets. Whole bunch of other services that I've never fucking heard of. I thought I saw Reddit there for a second. I'm like, wait, what? Like, no, it's Rabbit. Video chat service Rabbit.
Oh, they're the ones that uh have Rhapsody.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I've heard of Rhapsody. I don't know what I'm thinking. So yeah, SOE's changed owners, and no one has noticed and nor cared
Pretty
except
much.
us because I saw this article and I'm like, wait, what? Polygon reports on this, but I don't see this on the front page of IGN, and people flip the fuck out about this. Is that how much SOE matters to people in general?
It's Sony. They keep getting hacked. Honestly, if anything, this won't piss people off. This will actually make them happy because now their stuff won't get stolen on a daily basis.
Yep.
You know, I wonder if the DCUO launcher already acknowledges that or not. You're gonna boot me
Okay.
up now that I mentioned that, huh?
No, my laptop scared me for a second.
Oh,
Like, I look over my icon, and it was at like 20% plugged in, not charging. And then I click on it, and now it's at 98% available, plugged in, not charging.
huh.
I'm like, what the fuck? I keep
That's
my laptop
weird.
plugged in. Yeah, I keep my plugged in and laptop plugged in all the time. Unfortunately, I can't turn off the thing where it's trying to charge it all the time, and it's just like, okay, you're plugged in, like my old laptop could do. I don't know why I
Uh,
can't just turn that option on.
you could, I guess, in a way, technically just pop your battery out. I don't. You might not want to try that while we're streaming, though.
I would think, I would hope not, because I would think that would immediately turn my laptop off. But
I
uh,
think mine can do that, but I don't know if yours could or not. And I'm not trying it right now. Nope.
all right, shall we talk about releases?
I guess we shall, and we'll probably have to postpone because I don't think the Glock has a quick draw up on the site.
Uh,
I don't
wait, did that come out
think
today?
Glock has a quick draw up on the site.
I'm not worrying about a quick draw today.
Spoil sport.
Yep.
Okay, that can't have came out today. I would have heard people flip the fuck out about this game if it came out today. Okay, no, it didn't. Thank you, game trailers. I love your release list at times. God damn it. I knew something was wrong. Uh, anything beyond today? Nope, nope, nope. Good. Next list.
Alright. Releases.
Well, we got Peppy Pals Beach, February 10th, 2015 on the iOS.
Yay, iOS.
We got Ace Combat Assault Horizon Legacy Plus on the 13th for new Nintendo 3DS. I think that's the one with Amiibo support.
I've got a
Yes.
question.
What?
Is it technically gonna be new 3DS games? Or are they still just gonna be 3DS games?
There's still going to be 3DS games, I believe.
Okay, that's what I thought, but that's one of those that game trailers confused me right there on that one.
I. The only thing I think is like maybe a couple games are going to be specific to the console because besides the portable because they already know what's going to be handle it, but I doubt it. I think any 3DS game is still going to work on it.
Well, I'd say it could be a case of um like with that one you said it'll have amiibo support.
Mm-hmm.
So the amiibo support would only be functional on the new 3DS until the adapter comes out.
Yeah, the little hockey puck essentially comes out, which we've heard no news on that coming out, which worries me and makes me go, I am not buying a new fucking 3DS just so I can support amiibos. Fuck that. I want my goddamn hockey puck. Give me my hockey puck, damn it. Because I kind of want to. I kind of want to get Codename Steam, and I would love to have the Fire Emblem characters in that game. Also, apparently, Xenoblade Chronicles is even getting amiibo support. You're going to be able to unlock, I think, music, in-game models, and a bunch of other stuff by either like building up Street Pass coins or like tapping the Sheik amiibo and getting like free Street Pass coins. Like it's nothing. Anyway, speaking of another amiibo supported game, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, coming out the 13th on Wii U. It's another one. It's only with the Kirby characters, and they essentially give a different power up depending on which one it is. So nothing too spectacular. 17th, we've got Morningstar Descent to Dead Rock.
Huh.
Ooh, coming on PC. Peppy Pow Peach coming out on the 17th for Android. Yay. Oh, look, an Xbox One game! Blue Estate coming the 18th. I don't think we've had just a straight Xbox One game in a while.
No, I don't think we have.
Oh, that game looks. Eh.
Not good.
Nope. Nope. Finally, on the 20th, we've got Hector coming on PC. And it's not Hector, it's Hector. Because there's a K in there, because we're special. Preview to what's coming up. There's only one real major release coming up soon. After the next show.
Oh,
That's
wow,
kind of
really?
it. I say one major release. So there's a couple more, but there's going to be the one thing that everyone's going to care about. Just to like give a hint, Elder Geek recently did a retrospective series on the previous two games of this, so I encourage you to go watching that if you're curious about the series and curious about what the fuck's going on in these games. So yeah, that is all our releases, and now we get the quick draws. Hey guys, guess what? Hello.
What?
Hello. Oh. Persona 5 trailer came out yesterday at the end of Atlas's big Persona stream.
Oh.
And guess what, folks? It's 2 minutes 48 seconds long. That is like quadruple the time of the previous fucking teasers for this game. So yeah, oh yeah, there was also some Persona 4 dancing all night stuff. I don't give a damn.
Oh, you don't like the Persona 4 dancing game?
I don't. It's not like I don't like it. It's just I don't give a shit. Oh, it's a dancing game involving Persona characters. I don't care. Fucking Persona 5 trailer. Oh my god, it looks so good. Oh my god.
Looks so good, girl.
Oh my god. I'll give some additional information I found out since then, but let's get this trailer queued up and get it viewed.
Let's do this.
Glad you hopping in with us?
Doubt it.
Who?
Because he's
Aw.
not going to pay attention. Ever.
What?
Persona
Hey.
5 trailer.
Give me a second.
It's really fucking good.
I'm getting on it. Hang on.
It's really good. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alright, it's loading. Let's do this.
Alright, take a look. Persona 5 trailer in 3, 2, 1, go.
Atlas.
Colors.
people.
Mm-hmm.
Flying man.
No, guys just hopping around.
Broken glass.
You sound so disinterested.
Sorry.
Are your chat tango conversations not going well?
You could say that.
Aww. And for those wondering, this is actual gameplay, as far as I know. This is not pre-rendered.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. And this also looks very similar to Catherine, so I guess they're using whatever engine Catherine is running on for this game. Taking some cues from Final Fantasy 15, I see. And because we have to have some ridiculous way of summoning your persona, you literally light yourself on fire to summon your persona, apparently. So, apparently, according to what's been released, information-wise, you're playing as some Phantom Thief character, who him and his compatriots are taking on a little bit of the underbelly of the city that you're in. And you're also facing demons. You're not facing shadows in this game. That's about the long and short of what I found out so far, even though Silicon Air's got like 5 articles giving us information, so yeah. But Persona 5 looks really good. Like, really fucking good. And this is coming out for PS3 and PS4. So guess who's got another reason not to worry about upgrading to a PlayStation 4 just yet. But yeah, it looks really good, and I'm just excited because, like, holy fuck, all the shit. Holy fuck, all the shit. So yeah, that's my quick draw. Tell me your quick draw this week.
Hold on, I yawned in the middle of that.
Oh.
You transition too quick.
Ah.
Block type's too loud.
Yes.
I forgot to mute my mic.
Angry
Sorry.
typing. Tap, 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 tap. But, anyhow, mine's actually a two-parter. And by two-parter, I mean kind of a mention, and then I'm going to kind of talk about some stuff, so, yeah. First off, tomorrow, more than likely before Rift Tracks, I should have a Wii U. So,
welcome to the next gen, sir.
yes.
And by next gen, I mean current gen.
I will have officially went up a gen. Kind of. I don't know where to classify Wii U in all seriousness. Because technically it's the latest Nintendo console. But it came out while the 360 and PS3 were still around. So it's like, I don't know. It's that in between.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess at a technical standpoint, if you looked at it, the Xbox One and PS4 actually were late because Nintendo was doing this far longer than both of them.
Yeah. Also, unlike those two consoles, Nintendo attached a gimmick to Wii U. Good thing is, people don't have to develop for the gimmick, which means we can get some really good games out of it. Which there are some really good games on the Wii U. I've
Yeah.
streamed 2 of them.
Uh, honestly, seeing enough of them now, that's kind of what swayed me that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, Xbox One, PS4, I have no interest in either one. Neither one have enough of a volume of games for me to even consider. Because I'm sorry, I'm not gonna buy a console if there's only one or two games that's only for that console that I would want to play. That's just not gonna happen. But anyhow, I should be having that. I don't think I'm gonna say right now which games I'm planning on getting. I know a few of them, and we're just kind of going from there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but that'll also take me into the next part is which is some plans I have for videos down the line. And really, right now, I'm surely waiting on the stuff to get to me before I can actually do some of this. But the first is the game I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, The Room, which I included the link to it because I actually wanted to play the video.
Alright.
So I'll
I
let
had
you
to
cue
sneeze.
that up. But I planned on doing some videos for that one. I plan one of the games I definitely plan on getting for the Wii U is the Wind Waker HD remake.
Okay, I have one question for you then.
Okay,
How many selfies are you going to take?
that I don't know.
I don't know why Nintendo implemented a system, implemented a way for you to do selfies in that game, but they did, and people love that. As for from what I've seen, for no particular reason why.
But that's definitely going to be another one I'm going to do a series on. Truthfully, I'm probably going to wait on the Wind Waker one until I'm finished with the Dust one.
Mm-hmm.
That way, I'm not having two games that I'm playing surely for the campaign going on at the same time.
Yeah.
And then I also have plans on finding other Android tablet games that I can stream. So even when I'm finished with the Halo Hasso and the Dust stuff, there is going to be more stuff coming out. And I don't see the Halo Hasso stuff being finished by the end of the year. I'm just going to point that out.
But Hassel Run is a bit difficult, so.
Yeah, I still got to get in the gumption to go back to the CE Hasso stuff.
Well, it could be worse.
Could
You
be a
you could have.
lasso.
I was going to say you could have access to a Dark Souls game.
Huh.
You could potentially have to do that for Let's Play at some point. Not that I would do it, even though I have access to Dark Souls. I'm not.
Oh, so you're
No.
going to do it? Okay.
No.
Ah, come on.
One, it's on the Xbox, so it's out of question for the moment until it's replaced. Two,
True.
no.
True. Kind of like
I
the
haven't.
Halo 3 and Halo 4 Hasso runs. I want to do the Halo 4 all three of us,
Mm-hmm.
and the Halo 3 you and me, since I'm doing the Reach one with Glock,
Mm-hmm.
if I can ever get with him to record.
Yeah. Eventually.
Wait,
Yeah.
so how are we all four gonna do Halo 4?
All four. Who's the fourth?
How are all three of us gonna do Halo 4?
We all three have Halo 4, do we not?
Do I?
I would think so.
I thought you did.
Oh, yes I do. Never mind. Yeah, I do.
Back to his chat tango conversations.
I love how he catches some of it, and then he's still not completely on par with the rest of it.
Now he's drenched with whatever.
But I back to what I was saying about the Room trailer.
Mhm.
I mainly want to play this simply because I know there was some question early about it.
Mhm.
I don't remember if I watched this either, so this one might be a new experience for me too.
Ah, I got it queued up.
Waiting to see if Glock wants to join.
Do 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 do
AKA.
do
Yeah,
do
just give
do
me a
do
second.
do
Okay.
do 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 do. I know a new trailer for for Superhero Tyson GP came out while we were doing the show, and I'm just like, I've got that in a separate tab. I'm gonna watch that when we're done, and I'm gonna get angry, and then I'm gonna go, why am I giving this fucking bullshit movie attention?
Give me the link too then, because I want to see and be like, why, and
Yeah.
have another reason to say fuck this movie.
Can
Glock, you got it
I?
queued up.
Hang on, somebody's knocking on our door. Why is somebody knocking on the door late at night?
Ah, that didn't work. I was gonna try to knock on the keyboard tray and get it to pick up.
Okay, I guess I have to post it in there because it's really the reason it's not going. Salesman.
I'm here to sell you 100 pounds of cheese.
I'm here to sell you a bag of horse crap.
We have too much fun with the random conversation we hear in the background of Glock's mic.
Yes, we do.
Sorry about that.
Was it a salesman selling cheese?
No, it was my uncle.
Ah,
You didn't even let Peace say his. Do you have the video up?
Give me a friggin' second.
I've gave
Okay.
you a frickin' minute. There's no need to use that frickin' language with me, frickin' darn it.
Are we watching this video for the room?
Yes.
Yes,
Where?
has the play button on it.
There it is.
Someone's never used the Google Play Store on his computer before, apparently.
I've never had a reason to.
Everyone queued up?
Yes.
Tappity tap tap tip 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 tip.
Glock, you know what video series you need to do? You need to do
What?
Typing of the Dead at this point. You need to play Typing of the Dead. Your angry typing would come in very handy when you play that game.
What is typing of the dead?
It is a on-rail shooter that instead of firing bullets, you type words to kill zombies.
Don't give me more ideas.
Okay. Oh crap.
It's an actual
Typing
game.
Video.
I have too many ideas for Let's Play videos as it is.
Oh. I'm trying to
Alright.
focus on one at a time until I get
Allow it
but
to
yeah.
go full screen. Leave it alone. Alright, let's do this so that I can go back to this conversation.
Yes, because conversation's more important than show. Got it. Okay, let's start this up in three,
This conversation,
2,
yes.
1, go.
That's one way to do it.
Wow, that's a lot of awards. Damn, that's a lot of awards. Okay. Being all spooky mysterious is like
You see what I'm meaning, and the game is like that. That's
so
why. That's why I'm like it feels like it could turn into a horror game at any point, but I know it's not going to. It's just one of those games.
really atmospheric.
Yeah,
Yeah, I might look into it. Well,
but
is that it for you?
yep, that'll do it for mine. And since Glock had none,
Means we can wrap up. So in 2 weeks, we're back on the 20th with more article talks of the gaming industry, and I'm sure something related to the Nintendo Creators Program is going to come out by then, and I'm going to be sad. It's probably going to involve the internet being angry, like that. Like only the internet can be angry at something. I'm just gonna let the typing just like take over now. We don't have dead air. We have angry typing.
Sorry.
yes, angry typing is our static.
Mm-hmm. Whenever it's not an echo for no real reason why, or any other variety of noises. So yeah, catch us here in 2 weeks, same time, same place, here on the Twitch, with another edition of the Gaming Saloon. But I'll do it for Tommy and Glock. I'm Peace. Good night, everybody. See you then.
As always, you can find the Gaming Saloon on our site at tgstgsr.org. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias, on Twitter by following at tgsaloon, on Facebook at facebook.com/thegaming on Google Plus at google.com/plus tgstgsr.org, and on YouTube at youtube.com/tgsaloon. Till next time.